Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now. Already one of the largest shopping malls in America, the Roosevelt Field Mall is getting bigger as it celebrates the grand opening of their new dining district.
We had one of the most productive food courts in the entire country, but it lacked what I feel is a sense of place. So senior management went to the drawing board and challenged our architects, and we came up with what I believe is to be a really spectacular environment. It's about bringing in natural light. It's about improving the customer's experience. It's about giving them a reason to sit and dwell and really enjoy themselves.
Aside from updating the interior, the Roosevelt Field Mall looked to upgrade the shoppers' dining choices.
When we looked at bringing in new tenants, we looked at the possibilities in a couple of different ways. One, we wanted to offer a more healthy option to people. So we brought in people like the Little Beet and Maos, who are vegetarian, and the Little Beet is farm to table. But we also wanted to bring in a bite out of the Big Apple, as we say, a little taste of Manhattan. And that's what you see here. You see the Melt Shop is from Manhattan, the original New York Soup Man's from Manhattan, Patsy's Pizzeria is from Manhattan. So we really wanted our very sophisticated Long Island customer to be able to experience a tiny bit of Manhattan here at Roosevelt Field.
And having shoppers spend their money in the town of Hempstead instead of in Manhattan is music to Kate Murray's ears.
This is really about a destination. So of course you'll have all our shoppers who are spending their hard-earned consumer dollars. But on top of it, I think this will draw in people who may not be going to shop, but they want to have a good food experience.
And to have a good food experience, people have to prepare and serve that experience, which is a boost to the local economy.
We're still in a sluggish economy. Some factors are getting better, but the bottom line is we're not there. When you have new food companies coming in, of course it creates jobs, it creates additional revenue. So it's an economic engine for the Roosevelt Field Mall and for the greater community in the town of Hempstead.
As an economic engine, the Roosevelt Field Mall is a well-oiled machine. It has over 2.2 million square feet of leasable space, and it attracts the one thing that every business craves.
They're great partners as well, because we come as an operators, we work, and they build up beautiful malls, and they have a great use at the big ends, anchors, and we get a lot of traffic.
Rakesh has had so much success operating at this mall that he has tripled down on his investment.
I have 3 outlets here. This is Cafe Spice, Original Soup Man. Then we have an Italian restaurant, which is La Bodega, between Nostrum and Macy's on the 2nd floor.
Foot traffic is also the reason why Iris opened Mao's Vegetarian.
Listen, you just can't compare the city traffic, and that's why I chose to operate in Manhattan, really. But when I did think of where I could go, I thought to myself, well, this is the next best thing.
Another good thing is that Iris is now running a business in her old stomping ground.
I was raised here, and this is the mall, Roosevelt Field, that I always went to since I was a kid, so I'm very, very familiar with it. I feel very at home here. Every day someone pops in that I do know, whether I grew up with them, and they've seen something going on from high school on Facebook, or they just walk in and they're like, wait, what are you doing here? Or people that I know that just come to visit. But it does feel, it feels different. It definitely feels different. It really feels sort of neighborhoody.
This is one neighborhoody place that is bursting at the seams. The dining district is just the first phase of a much bigger plan.
Our next phase will happen this holiday season, when the entire mall will be totally renovated, all new skylights, new seating areas, new flooring, every inch of the place is being touched. And then our kuta is the opening of Neiman Marcus in February of 2016.
With upgraded dining, new high-end shops, and redesigned interiors, to many this will be a completely different place.
There's so many new things going on. I think people will sort of be introduced once again to the Roosevelt Field Mall.